Hey, what's up everybody? So in this video, what I want to talk about is my purchasing plans from the United States Mint for the calendar year of 2022. Now, before I get started, anything can change. I want to put that little disclaimer out there, but my current plans for buying from the United States Mint in the calendar year of 2022. I think it goes without saying that 2022, in my opinion, in my perspective, is going to be much different than it was in 2021. In 2021, we had a lot of different things that we're not going to have in 2022. What is that? Well, we had the Type 1, Type 2, we had the transition from the Type 1 American Silver Eagle to the Type 2 American Silver Eagle. We had the transition from the Type 1 American Gold Eagle to the Type 2 American Gold Eagle. We had the 2021 Peace and Morgan Silver Dollars. There was a lot of differences in 2021 that we had then that we're not going to have in 2022. With that being said, I think 2022 is going to be, for me, and again, in my opinion, it's going to be less exciting. It's not going to be as eventful. It's not going to be as exciting. Some people may look at it as maybe less stressful, maybe easier on the pocketbooks than it was in 2021. I just don't think I am going to make a lot of purchases that I did in 2021. Now, a lot of what I may or may not buy in 2022 is going to depend on a number of things. One, it's going to be, are the prices going to increase on, let's say, American proof American Silver Eagles, the uncirculated American Silver Eagle? Will the United States Mint be raising their prices on those items? While I'm talking, why don't we go ahead and open up one of these coins so we have something more to look at besides just a box. So is the United States Mint going to be raising their prices in 2022? That's a very good question. There was an article that came out that I shared with everybody last week. I believe it was from Coin World, and it said that the United States Mint is going to be increasing prices. Is that going to include the silver coins? Is that going to include the American Silver Eagle proof and uncirculated coins? Is that going to include the silver proof set? I already did not purchase the silver proof set in 2021 because of the fact that it was $105. I bought several of them in 2020 as it came with the reverse proof nickel. I wanted the reverse proof nickel, and at that time it was much cheaper. I believe it was $64 if I'm not mistaken, much cheaper than that $105 price tag that it currently is. Are those prices going to go up? The other difference in 2021 that happened with me in purchasing from the United States Mint was the limited edition silver proof set. I actually bought that set, where in most cases I do not buy them. But because it came with both Type 1, Type 2, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and make that one-time purchase. Is that going to be my last purchase of the limited edition silver proof set? I think it will be, but time will tell what I decide to do. Sometimes I change my mind and choose to go a different route than I normally take. And that absolutely happened in 2021, where there was a lot of stuff that I normally would not have bought. And I would not have bought the quantity that I have bought if it wasn't for a lot of these differences, such as the Morgan dollars that you're looking at here, the Peace dollar, the Type 1, Type 2 that we just spoke about, the transition year of the American Silver and American Gold Eagles. Now, also in 2022, is there going to be a reduction in silver? I believe there was a video that came out a few weeks ago from Son of a Silver Stacker, and it appears that in the women's quarter silver proof set that the United States Mint is reducing the amount of silver in those quarters. interesting that they're going to be taking a little bit of silver out of them. It appears that they're going to be the same weight, I do believe, but they're going to be taking some silver out. Still, I believe 3/9's fine, but it looks like they're going to be putting in less silver. So if that is the case, would they do that with the Proof American Silver Eagles, the uncirculated American Silver Eagles? Would they actually take some silver content out, keep the price the same, but remove some of the silver? They've been doing that at the grocery stores, for a long time, where the stuff that we buy, the prices stay the same, but the quantity that is in said product, say a bag of chips is mostly air. It's pumped up with a bunch of air, and it looks like you're getting a whole lot. Then when you open up that bag, when you pop that bag open, you say, well, it's only, a quarter of the way full or half of the way full. It's not completely full. It looks like that might be the path. I don't know for a fact, but it looks like that may be the path that the United States Mint is going down, and that is reducing the amount of silver in the coinage, but yet keeping the price possibly the same. Or maybe they will take some of the silver out and still increase the price of the products. So who knows what's going to happen, but that's what my plan is going forward, buying from the United States Mint. A lot of it's going to be wait and see what happens. A lot of it's going to, what does the demand look like for a lot of these products? But I definitely think it's going to be a much less eventful year in 2022 as far as my buying habits. I think it's going to be very less eventful. I just want to say that. Maybe a little less stressful because there's not going to be as much of those items that are going to be extremely hot, and a lot of people are going to be rushing to their computers to make purchases on. I'm going to probably stick with my plan, and that is to buy almost none of them commemorative coins and products from the United States Mint. I mean, I'm still up in the air as I recorded this video about the baseball Negro League Privy Mark. I'm kind of leaning towards, at this moment, not purchasing that. That's going to probably be one of my normal things that I do, and that is not buying very many at all, if any, of the United States Mint commemorative coinage. So, as of this moment, I will probably pick up one of the West Point Proof American Silver Eagles, possibly a San Francisco Proof American Silver Eagle, and possibly the Proof Morgan and Peace Silver Dollars in 2022. I'm leaning towards more so buying the Proof Peace Dollar versus buying the Proof Morgan Dollar at this very moment, only because I don't think the 2022 Proof Morgan Dollar makes a whole lot of sense, being that there was not a Morgan Dollar in 1922. The last year of the Morgan Dollar was 1921, when it transitioned from the Morgan to the Peace Dollar, which is why in 2021 they had the transition, the centennial anniversary of the Morgan to the Peace Dollar transition, which is why they did the whole thing in 2021. So I'm not sure if I'm going to buy both, if I'm just going to go with the Proof Peace Dollar. Again, depending on price, if they jack that price up to where it's like, let's say, over $100, then I may not buy either of them, or maybe I'll just buy the Peace and skip the Morgan. And that may, in fact, be it. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens throughout the year. I'll definitely update. I'll do update videos if I decide to change my mind, if my plan is going to change. What is your plan as of this moment? Buying from the United States Mint. What are you planning on buying? The other difference from the United States Mint is normally the West Point Proof American Silver Eagle comes out at the beginning of the year. So does the Congratulations set, which includes the same West Point Proof American Silver Eagle. This year, it looks like it's at the bottom of the schedule, still to be determined. And then there's been other things that's been moved up earlier in the year that normally comes out later in the year, like the uncirculated American Gold Eagle. Those the uncirculated American Silver Eagle, the uncirculated American Gold Eagle, those have been moved up to earlier in the year. So 2022 that I'm seeing on the schedule, a lot of differences, the United States Mint changing a lot of things up. Are they going to do a reduction in the silver in the proof American Silver Eagles? I've said that before earlier in the video. That's going to be very interesting. If we start to see that, there will probably be a slew of videos coming out letting you know United States Mint reducing the amount of silver, number of these coinage, maybe not reducing the price, but reducing the amount of precious metal content. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What is your plan in 2022? What are you planning on buying? Are you planning on sitting out of a lot of this stuff? Is your buying habits going to be different in 2022 versus 2021? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.